Good morning, agents. Today we're going to try something a little bit different. I'm going to make a more highly edited video with some effects and hopefully a little bit more screenshots and gameplay footage than usual, so let's get into it. Today, we're going to execute Operation Pot Smasher. And the goal here is basically to destroy all of the green that I can in St. Paul, because for one thing, it's annoying, and for another thing, I have the Redux campaigns to get through. So we're going to work on that, and the goals basically are just, to destroy a whole bunch of green links. And after that, there's also some work to do repairing my local fields, my local portals. So I'm going to get to that if I have some time. But the primary goal today is definitely destroy green links. So let's get into that. The first thing I did, of course, was go out and get ready to get in the car. This is my runabout. Can't forget the tea in the water. Drove a little bit north and then a little bit west and smashed the first green anchor that I needed to. Then drove further west, further and further west, past this beautiful mural, which I always enjoy seeing. It's sort of community center thing. And then up to this portal, this mural here, which is the other major anchor, another major anchor that that the green player in my area uses. The parking here is a little awkward, but I managed it. Destroyed that anchor and then headed north through sort of an industrial / artsy district, and then east around some parks, as well as just some lovely looking neighborhoods. It's really pretty with the snow and everything. This is Minnehaha Park, which was the site of the first parts of the spine. I kind of went all the way through that park and then down towards the state capitol building, as you can see here. But I wasn't really going for the state capitol building itself. I kind of had to go around it because the way that the spine was built is a little bit awkward. So you can see I'm turning away from it here. And then after that, I headed north on Rice Street, which actually I really like this neighborhood. The look of it is really pretty. And ended up at the Rice-Arlington Street baseball fields, which is where the other anchor was. So smashed that anchor in this park. And then I headed back towards home along Wheelock Parkway, then on 35 East South. Got a good view of downtown St. Paul here. The city skyline here is very, very pretty. And then past the Cathedral and Minnesota History Center on 94 westbound to try to get back towards my home area. Ended up back at Dunning Community Center, which is somewhere I always end up, it seems like, and through a couple of links and fields here, just to expand my field set and, I don't know, give BitHead a little bit of grief. So overall, I think the area is looking a whole lot nicer. This is the screenshot of the Intel map now after I've done all of that, and I'm really glad I did it. This sort of faster paced, quick camera cuts and then doing a voiceover afterwards is kind of a new experiment for me, so do please let me know if you like it in the comments, because it's maybe not necessarily more effort, but it's definitely out of character for me, so I have to actually try to compose the idea in my head and make it work. I'd say that Operation Pot Smasher today was a great success. Smashed a bunch of green links, definitely got a few of the campaigns done, and there's still a little bit more work to do in my home area to expand, throw blue links and fields, because those are also tasks for the campaign bounties, but that is something I'm going to do off camera. I'm going to try to limit myself to actually doing the operation that I said I was going to do. And I smashed a lot of green fields, and I fixed up a little bit of my home area, which is definitely a success in my book. So, thank you all for watching. Do please click the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already. And like I said, leave some feedback in the comments, especially on this sort of new format. I know it's going to be a lot shorter, maybe a little bit punchier, maybe a little bit more enjoyable. I'm certainly open to any feedback. Go to the description. There's a link to my Patreon page where you can support me for $5 a month. That helps me make sure that I can continue growing like this and finding new interesting things to do. And there's also a link to my gaming channel where I do videos every day about other video games. Right now I'm in a very long-running series which hopefully is starting to come to a close pretty soon. We're months into the series at this point, so I don't know how quickly it's going to be able to wrap up. Yeah, with that, thank you all again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.